Hi guys, this is national bestseller How Come No One Told Me That by Prakash Iyer. Chapter 3. In Search of the Tiger. Welcome to the tiger capital of India. That was what the billboards in the arrival area of Nagpur airport proclaimed. And as we read the message after getting off the plane in Nagpur, for a moment I wondered, how did they know we were here for a tiger safari? We picked up our bags and drove off to Kanha Tiger Reserve in search of the tiger. We had lined up a safari for each day that we were to be there, quite like a punter who buys multiple lottery tickets to improve his odds of winning. Early next morning, we braved the cold, jumped into the open jeep, and made our way into the forest. For us, city dwellers, breathing the clean, crisp air was in itself a delightful way to start the day. We saw the sun dancing through the trees. Seeing so many birds and animals in their natural habitat was an amazing experience. We saw peacocks and deer at close quarters, including the rare Barasingha. As we crossed a pond, a driver switched off the engine. Our guide informed us in a secretive whisper that a tiger has been spotted here yesterday. Fear and expectation were visible on our faces. But the tiger was nowhere to be seen. Damn, wish we had been here yesterday, we felt as we headed back. The 4 hour safari was coming to an end. The disappointment was palpable. We hadn't seen a tiger. Next morning, we set off again alongside over 100 other jeeps, all packed with the people from around the world, all with one mission to see a tiger. And once again, the sights were pretty, no doubt. We saw jackals and wild boars to add to our list of sightings. At one place, we saw the pug marks that our guide told us were of a tiger. Wow, tiger pug marks. But we didn't see the tiger, alas. On day 3, our safari was in the afternoon. We hoped a change in timing would bring a change in luck too. We heard a call from a bird, which the guide deciphered to mean a tiger was somewhere nearby. We waited and waited, but it was not to be. Another safari ended with lots of sightings, but no tiger sighted. Over our last meal at the hotel that night, we were thinking how unlucky we were. 3 days, 3 safaris, and no tiger sighted. We had seen pug marks, heard a call, but didn't see a tiger. And then a friend said, maybe we should look at it differently. We have had a great time together. We have seen some amazing animals and birds, some terrific picture postcard scenery. Let's feel good about that rather than worry about the tiger we missed. And suddenly, the mood lifted. The food tasted better and the wine too. Great advice, I thought, for a jungle safari as well as for life. The problem for many of us is that we get too caught up in wanting to see the tiger and miss out on the joy of seeing several other animals and experiencing the nature at close quarters. Maybe it's time we recalibrated our goals, learn to celebrate small wins, and learn to enjoy the ride. The tiger is like the big prize in life that we come close to winning but don't. It's the prize that always someone else seems to win. Wanting to be number one, wanting to build a unicorn, wanting to become a billionaire, the list of tiger goals is endless. Good to remember that what we are all looking for in life is happiness, not tigers. You might think that finding the elusive tiger will make you happy. But remember, there are other routes to happiness too. Finding tigers is not always in our control. Finding happiness usually is. Life is not so much about destination as it is about the journey. It's the journey that makes life worth living. Simple things and little joys. That's what life is about. Enjoy the journey, savor the company of your friends and the sunrise and that hot cup of tea and nature. The tiger can wait. Moral of the story: good to remember that what we are all looking for in life is happiness and not tigers. You might think that finding the elusive tiger will make you happy, but remember there are other routes to happiness too. Finding tigers is not always in our control. Finding happiness usually is. This was chapter 3. Signing off. See you in chapter 4.